All right. First off, just a little side note. I've been doing battle cam the past 2 days. Those people are like so much fucking more bitter than the Miz. I swear to God, I have to like change my attitude over there. Anyway, sorry. Fork125. Sometimes I'll be able to start a conversation with a random person without thinking about it or being nervous. Yet there are times when I do get really nervous and try and get myself to say something, but I just overthink it too much and end up not saying anything. Well, part of that is learning to accept that sometimes in life, I mean, there are just going to be those silent moments, and they don't have to be awkward. It's just both people are chilling. Um, but so yeah, I wouldn't overthink it too much because she's probably thinking the same exact thing. I mean, you might think that she's thinking, "Oh, this guy's a weirdo. He's not talking," but you should try to be the same every time. Like, say there's a girl at the front of a host stand at a restaurant, um, and you're feeling good, and you go up and talk to her. You're like, "Hey, what's up? Like, how are you doing? Like, how's it going around here tonight? You like your job and shit?" Um, and then one time you're really nervous. Just fucking get yourself to be like, um, just do the same thing. And if she's cold to you, then it's like fuck it. Like, why even bother? That's the thing is you overthink it too much instead of just doing it. That's the Nike slogan. Just do it. Just be yourself. And I mean, that's all you have to offer. That's what people like. You say another thing too is that even if I'm just going to the store or have an appointment with someone, I'll sometimes play out scenarios on what I'm going to say, and the same thing as my first question happens. Sometimes I'll just have that I don't give a fuck attitude. It's frustrating because one day I'll be confident as fuck, and the next I'll just be down and not even say a word to people. I mean, I can totally relate to that, dude. I still struggle with that to this day, and part of that does have to do with substances. Um, but that is frustrating. You know, some days you gotta push a little harder, just to get that same, confident vibe across. But once you do, you'll see it's okay. Um, but there's also a lot of studies around how positive thinking influences the outcome. So if you just really focus on um, feeling the awesomeness of having a good conversation, you don't like think and hope that you're gonna have a good conversation. Like, you imagine the great conversation you're gonna have, and you imagine how good it's gonna feel, and just like you're smiling as you're going to it, and you're sending off vibes like to these people around you. Um, I think it's really important to get your morning routine done right. I know it's incredibly important for me. Um, so having some of a routine in the morning is a good thing. Some things you can count on to um, start up your day. Um, but I know it's frustrating as fuck when you can't say a word to people. But at the same time, people understand that. They don't think that you're like a fucking like weirdo creep. Like, they're not. Trust me, they're not worrying about you. They're not worrying about a 5'9", 194 guy like just walking around being quiet. He's probably just saying he's a quiet guy. Like, that's the worst thing that could come out of it. So, um, it sucks. It's just something you got to keep working with. I think that answered all your questions. If it didn't, let me know.